Hello everyone, welcome to Paris. Welcome to the Olympic venue 2024 for canoe slalom and kayak cross. My name is Ross Solly. We are about to bring you some of the best canoe slalom action you're likely to see this year. It is World Cup Finals Day, folks. It's the day when our World Cup champions for 2023 will be decided. That's just one of the stories that's about to unfold, though. There is so many subplots which are about to unfold right before your eyes. My name is Ross Solly. It is great to be with you. Joining me in the commentary box is Australian Brodie Crawford. Hello, Brodie. How are you, mate?
I'm good.
Looking forward to the men's K1, C1 and the women's K1.
It's all to play for, Ross. Double points up. It's been a long season. Some big racing so far. It all comes down to today.
It does all come down to today. 120 points up for grabs for the winners. We'll explain all of that to you in just a moment, but we are preparing now for the women's K1. And I have to say, Brodie, that already today we've seen it's a very challenging course. And in just a moment, we'll come back to you in just a moment with your assessment of the course. But let's first of all have a listen to our world champion, our reigning world champion from Australia, Jessica Fox.
It was great to put down a good semi-final run to qualify for the final. The crowd was amazing. The kids really are setting an awesome atmosphere. Merci aux enfants qui mettent l'ambiance aujourd'hui. It was a little bit stressful when I crossed the finish line. I thought I'd qualified, and then there was word that there was a 50-second penalty. So I was a bit confused because I thought I was quite, online. And in the end, it was a second touch. So good to be in the final and ready to give it everything I have.
Yeah, she was confused. We were confused as well, Brodie, because initially she was given a 2-second, and that was taken off. Then she was given a 50.
Yeah.
And so that meant that she was out of the final, but then that was put back to a 2-second penalty. It was a very confusing moment.
4 minutes. It was all okay in the end, though.
And you just saw there, that's the standings as we go into this final of the World Cup. It is Jessica Fox on top with 188 points. Just behind her, it is Elena Lilik on 185. And then Claudia Zwolinska from Poland on 162. Those three paddlers are all in this final. There are 12 paddlers. It's not your usual 10. It's 12. And the reason for that is that next year at the Olympics, we will be having 12 paddlers in the finals.
That's right. It's the Olympic test event as well as the final World Cup. So it's a bit of a practice run. Test everything, test the format. And so far it's going pretty well, hey Ross?
I think so, except for the athletes who haven't made it, of course. Now, there we go. Have a look at that. Gate 12.
Oh, it claimed some people, didn't it?
Very problematic. It's a combination where you can take a risk, but as we can see from the statistics there, Brodie, a lot of paddlers coming up short.
Yeah, there's an option to either spin the boat, where you turn it 360 degrees to make the turn easier, or go direct, where you do it straight. And straight is faster, but far out. If you don't make enough space, it's all over there. We saw a bit of that happening in the semi-final.
So we are about to get underway, and the very first paddler on the course will be Stephanie Horn. She is also in touch if she wants to, well, I'm sure she wants to, if she is hoping to be a World Cup champion this season. She's currently sitting 5th on 134 points, so a podium would go a long way for her to be in the mix for a medal, or not for a medal, but for a top 3 finish in the World Cup standings. But we are underway. I will tell you now, folks, watching at home, that Luca Jones set the fastest time of a 103.43. Jess Fox, her raw time, though, was just under 100. Brodie, do you think any of these athletes will go under 100 in this final?
Yeah, I think they will. Just from watching Jess's run, I think, yeah, the sub 100 is definitely there, and I think someone's going to do it to take the win.
Where's Stephanie gone? She's gone off into the next course.
Yeah, we've seen that too, just crossing there across the stopper, just falling off the wave and not quite getting to that next stagger 7. And she's got the gate, just taking the touch. So she's going to need to pick up that time on the bottom here, which there is places to make the time, Ross, as we talked about.
But she got the touch.
The risk.
She got the touch, but she also lost a lot of time, Brodie. She ended up well off course. So
yeah. Oh, and got a 50. Oh, no, it's gone.
Yeah,
right.
That was a bit, I saw that as well. I thought, oh, she missed that gate, but no, she hadn't. So she's okay. She's got a 2-second. Well, they're still confused. They want to put a 50 on her for some reason. Let's just wait and see how that plays out. They're obviously having a look at something, but a bit hard to tell from this angle. But at this stage, Stephanie Horn's a bit of a struggle for her this run.
Yeah. definitely during this final pay attention to 15, 16, 17, 18, because there's a lot of time in those gates, and we just saw another touch there. Time to be lost as well. So I think it'll be the make or break.
Yeah. No, so it hasn't been. You can see how tired Stephanie Horn is. She looks absolutely. Oh, she looks absolutely spent, absolutely exhausted.
Does, yeah.
As she crosses the line, she is exhausted. That is a tough run, and she won't be happy with that time. 1:14. You would not think that that's going to be anywhere near a medal proposition.
Yeah, that's the thing with canoe slalom. It's hard to see on the screen, but when you get offline, you lose time, but you also have to work a lot harder in the whole run. So you get more tired, and you also lose time because you're doing longer lines. So it's a double whammy.
The good news for Stephanie Horn, though, she was telling me the other day, is that she's pretty well guaranteed of getting the Italian selection for Paris, which will be her third Olympics. Brody?
Wow, very impressive. Congrats to her.
Yep, German-born, of course, but paddles for Italy and has really had a great couple of seasons, and we'll see her in the kayak cross later this weekend, I'm sure, where she's really made a mark this season. But that time, unfortunately for Stephanie Horn, of a 1:14.63, it's not going to challenge for a medal today, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little shy. Those 3 2-second penalties is too much.
Now, Klaudia Zwolinska, bronze medalist at our World Championships in Lee Valley just a couple of weeks ago. It was a bit of a breakthrough moment for the young Polish paddler. Can she really put down a solid effort today, though? She does make a few mistakes, but she's fast. We know how fast she can be.
Yeah, let's see how she goes. She had a bit of a funny moment in training this week where she swam down the course, lost her kayak. I'm not sure what happened, but I think all is well, and the boat seems okay. So
don't worry about the boat. Was she okay?
She was putting it behind her.
Was she okay?
Yeah, I think she saw the comical side. So.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you do after, in hindsight, when you get a chance to go back and review the tape. So let's see this move here. Much smoother.
Yeah, very good.
Move there from Zwolinska from Poland. As I mentioned in the introduction, she is currently sitting in 3rd position on the overall World Cup standings. So she's in a good spot if she can get herself into a top 5 to be challenging for a top 3 finale, which would be a good result for Klaudia Zwolinska for this season. It has been, as Brody said, it's been a very long season for all these athletes. And speaking to a few of them, Brody, over the past couple of days, they've all basically been talking, including yourself, about how tired everyone's feeling.
Yeah, it's a lot of racing, a lot of traveling, training, peaking, and then also just the stress and everything that comes with racing at the highest level. It's it gets to you eventually.
So good run here from Zwolinska. Look at that. The split time is pretty good, but Stephanie Horn's time was not very fast, though. So she would still want to, Zwolinska, sorry.
Yeah.
Pick up some time at the bottom here.
We're looking at probably possibly a sub 100 for the win. So you want to be close to that mark. You want to get a taste of the medals today, which is not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah. That's going to be around about. So 102. Let's just have a look in the semi-final. How many athletes went under that? Well, wow. Not many.
No.
In fact, only Fox and Jones went under that time in the semi. So maybe, just maybe, that's a medal-winning time.
Yeah, very solid. Just built the run as it went. And it's very well done.
Good on her. Well, it's nicer to get that those runs on the board and then sit back and let everybody else try and go better. But I think she'd be pretty happy with that. She's struggled this season to put clean runs on the board, and that is a clean run. No touches at all. And I think more than anything, she'd be pretty happy with that she's managed to stay out of trouble. She doesn't look that pumped about it, but that excitement will grow, I'm sure, when she sees the next few athletes. Now, Eleanor Lillick, currently 2nd on the overall standings, just 3 points behind Jessica Fox. So you would think, Brody, that whoever finishes first, the highest out of Lillick and Fox, would be in prime position for World Cup champion 2023.
Yeah, definitely. They're in the hot seat. I mean, it's, with the double points, it still can sort of drop down further than that, but those two at the top, it's whoever's in front.
And look at Eleanor Lillick. She looks like a paddler on a mission. I'm not sure what the current... I mentioned the subplots at play here, and that is that for many, many countries, this is also Olympic selections, this event, and it's going to come down to races like this one. Now, of course, Ricarda Funk, the reigning Olympic champion, is not here. She's got COVID, so she's missing from the World Cup.
Oh, wow.
I think it's about the 4th time she's had COVID.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard this story before.
Every time,
Ricarda, yeah.
I think she had it last year before one of the World Cups as well, so she's had it a few times, a couple of times at least.
Wow.
But she's not here. But of course, Eleanor Lilick, who does both the K1 and the C1.
She's putting down a very nice run here, Ross. Super good at the top.
Yep.
Very safe and smooth. Going the direct line here. Nailed it. Look at that. Whoa, I think it's the best we've seen.
That is really, really good. And well and truly under the split as well. So Eleanor Lilick wanting to make her mark in the absence of her highly credentialed team. Oh, there's a sneaky touch there with the back of the boat.
That second spin would not have been the plan, so a little bit more time lost there.
And the time now is starting to slip away. So what has Eleanor Lilick got as she comes down to the bottom of the course?
It's pretty good.
That was pretty good for Lilick. So the German now turns. I don't think she's going to be in the lead. She'll move into second position for Eleanor Lilick, but just losing the way a little bit.
So good for first 3/4 of that run.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a make or break on the bottom section there. I did a bit of research.
Oh, hello.
I know, I'm scared to talk about it. This is, don't take my word for it, but I believe the Germans will go to a domestic selection. So this doesn't have any weight.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What I mean, that is a world championship race in itself, isn't it? You've got Lilick.
Yeah, Funk
taking on Funk for the K1.
Yep.
And then Lilick taking on Herzog for the C1.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. It doesn't even bear thinking about. But there was a sneaky little touch there on the back for Eleanor Lilick.
Yeah, that's where it sort of started to come undone for her, didn't it? That just a bit wide in the first spin and then just, yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. Do you mind if I go out on a limb, Brody?
Go out on a limb. Let's do it.
You're not going to leave me hanging now, are you?
No.
I reckon Claudia Zorlinska's 102.73. I'm going to say it's a top 5. I'm going to say it's going to be close for a medal.
Yeah, I back you on that. I think that could be a medal too. I mean, it would have won the semi-final, so
yep.
There were some fast raw times, but yeah, I think you're on the money there.
So Sona Stanoska is on course now, and she has the luxury of not having her teammate Liska Mintalova in this final. Mintalova, one of the big names missing. She got a 50-second. Oh, there's a touch though for Stanoska. Mintalova got a 50-second penalty, and that put her out of the final. I don't know what this current situation is with selections for us. I know that it's coming down to this competition.
Yeah, right. Mintalova must be in a very strong position.
She won in Laseo, and she was silver medal at the World Championship, so surely that must put her in a good spot.
Yeah, I think Sonia will have to really lay down a good result here.
Sonia would have to win, you would think. I mean, again,
I'm not a selector. Yeah, I mean, we don't know, but it makes sense, doesn't it?
It certainly does. But I just want to see Sona Stanoska put together a great run.
She's going the S move here.
Oh, she's missed it. We saw a few of the men do it, and then they picked up a lot of time. Sona trying to do it as well, but just pushed the boat past the gate. I mean, it is a good move if you can nail it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a creative way to make the gate a bit faster, but yeah, it's got some risk to it.
So Stanoska well down now on the split, and really has some work to do. She has that touch as well on gate number 4. She had a great final under 23 World Championships this year, and
it's all falling apart.
Yep, very slow through that section and a big touch. And this one, that wasn't too bad though. She managed to get through that combination, which is one of the trickiest ones on the course.
Yeah, and strong finish into the last upstream.
But you can see that time there, folks. We're looking at the low 100s to be anywhere near a medal. Preferably under 100 if you can, but Stanoska, no. Always got a smile on her face, though. Yeah. Happy to have just made the final.
Happy to be here.
Yep, indeed.
It's good to see.
Yep. So Stanoska slips into 4th position. So Zwolinska from Poland, still the only paddler so far in this final, Brody, to have had a clean run. And that, in the end, could be a very important factor.
Yeah, for sure. It's such a tricky course. with the offsets, the green gates, particularly in this course, are very hard. So I've seen a lot of touches. So the clean run could make the difference. It probably will.
We have a lot of very good athletes to come though. We've had 4. We've got 8 to come. Just remember, folks, it's 12 paddlers in the final. It's not your usual 10. It's 12 paddlers. And the other point you need to remember, it is double points because it's the World Cup final. So double points up for grabs. And at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the athletes in the current top 10 are in this final. 5 of the athletes in the current top standings in the World Cup. Corinna Kunle is not in the top 10, but it's great to see her paddling well. And of course, the race is on in Austria for Olympic selection. Corinna Kunle trying to get to another Olympics. She's had such a great career.
She has. She's had a long, successful career at the top, hasn't she? She's been up there for so long now. I remember watching her when I was just a junior, I think, winning medals. So good start to this run. Very nice spin move off the wave there. Oh, very tight there, but getting it done.
She's had a very difficult Olympic 3 years preparation. She had COVID and really struggled to recover and spent a lot of time off the water because she just didn't have the energy to paddle. So she missed a lot of racing. Yeah,
I didn't know that. Sort of similar to Luca Jones then, a similar story.
Yep, exactly the same as Luca Jones.
Wow.
And really missed so much competition. But I mean, the thing is, when you're so experienced, Brody, you can come back and you can pick up the vibe and pick up the pace pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's very impressive. From her and Luca Jones, both back up and amongst and really quick again. It's awesome to see. It's not easy to come back from that.
Gee, this is a nice run though from Kunle. Really smooth. Look at that split time.
Looking good.
Can she nail this move? Yes, she can.
Oh, that's very nice.
So we might be looking at our first sub 100. Let's have a look now. She's
Last
got
move.
This. Oh, no. Just
a couple seconds there, I reckon.
Just losing a little bit. So she's not going to be sub 100, but she will go into the lead, you would think. Corinna Kunle
close.
Just inside.
Wow.
Corinna Kunle, she does have a review on gate 14. So if she gets a 2-second penalty there, that will drop her down the list. And they're moving around now, shuffling around in the kiss and cry, because it is Kunle now sitting in the #1 position and Zwolinska drops back to 2nd. Good run there from Kunle though.
Very good, yeah. Really good. Just the final move, really. Just losing a couple seconds. Apart from that, it was flying.
The asterisk has been removed, so that time will stand. Corinna Kunle is our new race leader on a 102.37. What a great finale to the season it would be to have Kunle back up on a podium, Brody Crawford.
Yeah, I think the likelihood is quite high of that. She might pick up a medal here.
So some of the big names I mentioned that Eliska Mintalova is missing from this final. So is Mallory Franklin from Great Britain. And Maylin Charoux, the 2016 Olympic gold medalist, is also missing there. Just 3 of the big names who didn't make this final. That's how tough racing was.
Yeah, I think a new course, which no one's really got the home advantage on, apart from maybe the French, and the combination of a tricky gate sequence that's been set. So it's claimed some big heads.
So I mentioned subplots, and this is one of them. The French team, this is their final selection race for the Olympics next year, and we have 2 French paddlers going head-to-head in this competition. It is at the moment Camille Prigent, and the next paddler on the course will be Emma Vouton. I'm not sure if it's just a case of whoever finishes highest will get the nod for this race, but it's really open, Brody.
Oh, it's exciting stuff, isn't it? I feel nervous just watching Camille here. All to play for.
Yeah, it is. And listen to the crowd. Apparently there's more than 2,000 kids from local schools who have come out today, taking a Friday off school. And look at that, you can see in the background, Brody. Brilliant, isn't it?
Look at them going, yeah, it's awesome. They've got some energy, those kids. It's crazy.
Yeah,
they're
those
loud.
flags are waving around wildly, but they should be too, because we are seeing a great run here from Camille Prigent from France. Just slipping a little bit behind now on the split.
Oh, it's late.
Oh, a touch. There was a touch.
She saved that move, the back off where they paddle backwards to just get the gate last second.
2 seconds though, I wonder whether that's going to be crucial. Kunle and Zwolinska, 1st and 2nd at the moment, both had clean runs. So Prigent is going to have to do something very special to get under their times with the 2-second penalty. Pretty good there, though. That was good.
She's doing some ducking and weaving, isn't she? She's, yeah.
No, this is like Elvis Presley when he was at his peak.
Oh, and that was perfect into that 20.
Really good. Now, she's not going to go into the lead, but is she going to challenge for top 3? No. No, she's not.
Goodness me.
That 2-second penalty, that's all the difference there. That would have, well, with the 2-second penalty, she would still only be sitting in 3rd position. And look at that, fantastic. I'm not sure what that spells.
The Ali?
Ali,
yeah.
Quite possibly.
Go, 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 is it, I think, Ross? Yeah. How's your French, mate?
It's pretty rusty,
Is it?
to be honest. Pretty rusty. It never was that fluid. So we are halfway through this final, and the current race leader is Corinna Kunle from Austria, sitting there with a 102.37. Will that be enough for a medal? Well, we'll hear from Corinna herself in just a moment. Claudia Zwolinska sitting there in 2nd, and Eleanor Lillick in 3rd, but we have 6 paddlers still to come, including the current world champion. So there's a bit of quality still to come, but before we get into the final 6, let's catch up with our current race leader, the Austrian Corinna Kunle, trying to get back to the Olympics.
I'm with Corinna in the kiss and cry section. Corinna, you're currently leading the women's kayak final. Tell us how it feels.
It feels amazing. I would like to speak French to all these kids because the atmosphere is amazing, but I can't speak any French, so thank you, everyone.
Amazing, and it's been a very long season. What would it mean for you to finish with a podium?
This would mean everything to me. Like, no matter what happens, I'm really happy and satisfied with my paddling today.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I think it would be just a wonderful. It would be the strawberry on top of the cream cake. I think Brodie Crawford, if she was to finish off with a medal, and I think it would be confirmation just in her own mind that she's still got it. She can still match it with the big guns.
Yep, especially leading into that Olympic year. Yeah, it's not easy to come back from, so it's impressive and the awesome bit of confidence for her moving to Paris Olympics.
Yeah, I can't remember for certain, but I think from memory the Austrian team selection was a little bit contentious before the last Olympics, and of course Victoria Woolfart got the nod for Tokyo, so I think Corinna Kunle would very much like to get back on that Olympic team and get to another Olympics. But that is for the future. They can work that out themselves. There you go. Allez Bleu. Allez Bleu. Go France. Go the French Blues.
French Blues. Ah, right. Gotcha.
I think so. That's what they say. Look at that kid. So isn't this fantastic?
Yeah.
This is they have a look there at your crowd, folks, because in years to come, a few of those young kids could be out there on the water doing exactly what Emma Vouton is doing right now, racing for World Cup glory. And the ground announcer, he's doing a great job getting everyone fired up. Look at their steely determination,
Wow,
Brodie.
she looks really determined. I'm excited for this. Wow, I didn't realise how young she is, Ross. Impressive paddler for her age.
Just a teenager.
Wow.
Emma Vouton. And she would imagine, I'm sure she'd be thinking, wow, if it's like this now, imagine what it would be next year at the Olympics. I better really put down a good run so I can make sure I'm here for it. So she, again, I don't know for certain what the criteria is, but I think it would be a big help to her if she was able to finish ahead of her teammate Camille Prigent. I suspect it's not as simple as that, but it would be a big feather in her cap though, Brodie.
Yeah, for sure. A little tight in the gates at the start of this course, but just needs to find her rhythm and find her spacing.
You can imagine how nervous she would be out here paddling in front of this big crowd and having so much at stake. But so far, nice and clean. The top 2 paddlers are both sitting in the stands, sitting in 1 and 2 position without penalties.
Ooh, that was very, very silky there.
So Emma Vouton, 19 years of age, still got so many great opportunities ahead of her, but she doesn't want to wait around for future opportunities. She wants to make the most of this one. And she would love dearly, I'm sure, to be able to... Ooh! Well done.
Oh, no, picks up a touch somewhere there, Ross. I didn't see that, but...
They will review it. So they have a bank of cameras. They have somebody there standing on the edge with just... Oh, there's a big touch there. You can see there in the mauve jumpers there, they are your judges. He just signalled there clean. The horizontal sweep of the arm that means clean. But then there's also cameras covering. Oh, she's lost a lot of time here, Brody. And a touch as well.
Just falling apart at the bottom here.
Oh, for Emma Vuitton, I don't think she's going to go. She's going to go outside her teammate as well. So what does all that mean?
Pretty sure the French.
I think judging by that. Sorry, Brody.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think the selection from the French is they're going to look at the whole season as a whole and pick from that with a bit of discretion. But yeah, so all your results from this year and maybe last year too.
But judging, look at that. Oh,
that one hurts.
You feel for Emma Vuitton. There's some tears there. It's tough. It's tough. There is so much at stake, folks. It is high stakes poker being played here in France. And judging by the reaction of Emma Vuitton, that's not the result that she needed, because she's finished below her teammate Camille Prugent. And if it's as simple as that, well, that's going to make it tough. But she was going okay at the top of the course, Brody.
She was. This is gate 11. There's the touch. So small. That was the first blemish of the run, and then it sort of fell apart from there.
So for the 2,000 school children watching, don't bash up your boat.
That's no good.
It's not your boat's fault. There we are, folks. There's ground control. Exclusive pictures for you, coming to you from ground control. Look at them there, eagle eyes there. They're checking every angle, making sure everything works, making sure that all the calls are correct. Eva Terschel, finally we get to see her doing what she does best, paddling big races in big finals. She's the world champion from 2019. She had such a disappointing world championships in Lee Valley, but here she is, Brody, paddling for gold in Paris.
Yeah, off to a cracking start at that. Right on that split of Karina Kunle, and let's see how she handles this first technical move, the spin across the wave.
Pretty okay. She's had since that World Championship, it's all sort of fallen apart a bit for her. She had a disappointing Tokyo Olympics, and then since then she's really struggled to get back up on to the top of her game, to her World Championship winning abilities. But maybe today she had a really good semi-final. There you go. She's pulled it off.
The S move, that was nice, yeah.
She's pulled off the S move. Good on you, Eva Terschel. Now, can you hold it together for the bottom part? Oh, no. That's a big touch there for Terschel. So a definite 2 seconds. So
many tough moves in this course. Just go from one to the next, and you just got to be so focused, and the plan's got to be so good.
That gate 12, Brody. No. There's a 50. There's a 50, and she knows it. Oh, you could see there that look of resignation when it went the wrong side of her head, and she knew then that was it. Her race is over. Disappointing for her. They'll go back and check it, but I think, Brody, not much doubt about that. That was a 50.
Yeah, I think that one was pretty clear, but stranger things have happened. So
stranger things have happened.
Best if we don't call it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't. Brody's walking around with a bodyguard actually here, because in Lee Valley he made a controversial call about the Irish team selection, and since then the Irish have been out to get him. So
yeah, be careful. We got a large audience on here, so
we do, and they're hanging off every word, and they're writing stuff down here that they're going to use. They're going to quote later on to sound learned. Can I just say to you folks, buyer beware. All right, here we go. This is where the problem was. This was the 50, I think. So she has to go through the gate. You can see there, she hasn't gone through it. It's gone the wrong side of the bonce, wrong side of the noggin.
Yeah, it's getting tangled in the arms a bit, wasn't it?
Yep. And at that stage, she still could have gone back and had another crack at it, but chose not to. And unfortunately for Eva Terschel, that will be a 50. And her race is over. Wow, we've got 4 athletes to go. Karina Kunle is still sitting there on top of the leaderboard. Now, Kimberly Woods had such a great World Championships, but it feels funny to say this. She had such a great World Championships, but didn't earn a quota for her team. That was, other people did that. So it's really made it tricky for her to get on the Olympic team. She is the only paddler from Great Britain, though, in this race. I reckon if ever she wanted to finish on a podium, Brodie Crawford, today is the day.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure the Brits are sort of doing a similar thing as the French and looking at the whole season. So a win here would do a lot, I think, for her.
I think, yeah, they're leaving. They've all written into their selection process that there can be some wriggle room, that it can be left to selectors' discretion,
Correct,
which I
yeah.
always think is problematic. And you're leaving yourself open for all sorts of problems.
Yeah, it's becoming more common though,
Yeah.
which is interesting. But
Yeah.
she's going quite nicely here. The touch on gate 1.
Oh, another touch there for Kimberly. Okay, now you've got to really get things right, Kimberly Woods. You've got to make sure it's perfect.
Yeah, time to drop the hammer and go. Take the risks.
Yep.
Go in the direct here. That's good. Very nice through there.
Good combination here for Kimberly Woods from Team GB. So the one bright spot for her by missing out on winning a quota is that she gets the she's okay to go to Prague next year to try and earn a kayak cross.
Yeah, far out. You'd have to give her a good chance of that, wouldn't you, Ross?
Well, she is the world champion. Oh,
Yeah.
and there's another touch there, Kimberly. Come on, let's finish strongly. Don't drop the baton here. Let's keep pushing to the finish line. She's
Nice finish on the upstream.
You can see already, I can tell by the body language, she's disappointed.
Yeah, don't be happy with that
No,
at all.
and there goes the paddle. The paddle's gone. Well, this is high stakes. This is high stakes poker, isn't it, Brody? And
It is, yeah. It's heartbreaking at times.
you can see she would have loved to have got on the podium because that would really put some pressure on the selectors. But she's made the final and nobody else has
Yep.
from Team GB, and that's got to be a positive for her.
I think Kim Woods is another one I might need a bodyguard for. She's come at me a few times for some of the stuff I've said in kayak cross, so a little scared of Kim right now.
Lucky you're in here, hey.
I know.
We've got good protection in here in the central commentary position.
But I love her paddling. Always good.
I
always
love watching
aggressive.
Kimberly. And you know what, Brody?
Yep.
She's the only person here at the whole venue who's complimented me on the haircut I've had since Lee Valley. You haven't.
I actually did notice it when I walked in, but you were calling the women, so I couldn't talk to you.
Yeah, right.
Thought,
Sure.
damn, that man's looking fine.
He's taken years off his age with that haircut. She's the only person here who's come up to me and said, "I see you've had a haircut. Can you get your money back?" She said. She's a bit harsh, but anyway, that's. Luckily, we don't have a camera in here. Monica Doria Villarubla now. We are down to the final 3. In a moment, we're going to know who's got a medal. And Monica Doria Villarubla has had a pretty good season.
She's had a ripper, hasn't she?
Yep.
Almost a breakout season, you could say. She's been on almost in every final.
She's been ultra consistent
Yeah.
in the C1 and the K1
Yep.
this year. What a great finish it would be for her if she can get up there on the podium at this World Cup final. Very tall paddler. And really has, as Brody said, this has been a great season for her. She's really put her name up in lights for Andorra. So she would have that ticket locked away, I'm sure, already for Paris.
Yeah, you'd think so. And she's had a pretty solid start, a little down on the first split, but as we've seen, it's all to play for from here downwards pretty much on the course is where all the mistakes are happening.
So this is our third last paddler. Next paddler on the course will be Jessica Fox, and then the final paddler will be the New Zealander Luca Jones, who had an unbelievable semi-final.
Just picking up the touch there. Thought she'd nailed that move, but little touch on 13. She's going to need to really find some time here now.
Tell you what, the judges are on their A game, aren't they? I think they've all had an early night, and they've had a couple of coffees this morning because they are picking up everything.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been very they see that one? They did. It's going to be tough from here now.
2 touches for Doria Villarubla, and the fastest time on the course is a 1:02.37. She's not going to go under that. Is she going to challenge, though, for a top 3? No, I don't think so. Unfortunately for Monica Doria Villarubla, no podium today for the paddler from Andorra. But what it does mean that Corinna Kunle, after quite an absence, and look at Claudia Zwolinska there. She doesn't know whether to laugh or cry. She's not sure yet. She's not sure yet.
So Corinna has a medal, is that
She
correct?
has a medal.
She has at least a bronze.
Corinna Kunle has a medal. And what we can also safely say is that Claudia Zwolinska, who currently sits in 3rd position, on the overall standings and second today. And Eleanor Lilick, who is currently second. Gee, it's going to be tight between those two. I think Lilick will be just ahead of Zwolinska on the overall standings.
Wow. So at this point, before Jess Fox runs, Lilick is winning.
Lilick is the
overall World Cup
champion.
Yep.
Going into this race, Fox was only 3 points ahead of Lilick. So Fox needs to finish ahead of Lilick at least, and Lilick is currently sitting third.
Wow.
Jess Fox, who put us all through a roller coaster in the semi-final, she finished to run fastest. Then they gave her a 2-second penalty, which dropped her down to second. Then they gave her a 50-second penalty, which dropped her out of the final. Then they changed that 50-second penalty to a 2-second penalty. It was a bit
crazy, yeah.
It was crazy stuff. But what it told us is that Jess Fox has some time she can make up in this final.
She had some pace in that semi-final. I think she's going to go one better here, Ross. We'll see.
She looks pretty determined. She won the World Championship 2 weeks ago in Lee Valley, so she's in good form.
It's a nice start. Let's have a look at this split. She's got a second already.
Yep. So Jess Fox, will she take some risks, or is she going to play it safe here? Listen to the crowd. They are really... Ooh, the crowd. I think the French crowd have sort of adopted Jess as one of their own. She is half French, so they have every right to claim part ownership of her.
Yeah, she's got some strong French heritage, but make no mistake, she's an Aussie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Proud Aussie. And I know that Australians will be sitting up late at home now watching Jess Fox paddling for gold.
So good there, Ross. This is very nice so far. Taking the risks, but just nailing them.
She's going to go pretty close to sub 100 if she stays on this form, no doubt about that. Jess Fox from Australia. She's paddling not just for World Cup glory here, but she's paddling also to... Oh, look at that. More than 2 seconds up. What a move.
That's good there.
Wow.
Last move. Here we go. Can she do it?
She is going to smash this time.
Oh, Ross, that was so good.
She's going to go well under 100. Have a look at this, folks. Sit up and take notice. This is a world champion. This is your World Cup champion.
Wow. Bang, Ross.
What a run.
That's one way to take the overall World Cup championship.
My goodness. Yep. The World Cup champion title is hers. No matter what happens, Luca Jones can't change that. Look at that. Mum's happy. Mum's lost for words. And let me tell you, when Miriam Fox has got no words, it's a good day for everybody.
Some rare tears from Miriam Fox. Wow.
Wow, that is pretty incredible.
Awesome stuff. What a way to cap the season, Jess. Congratulations. Awesome stuff.
If you're sitting at home in Australia, I hope you can go and pour yourself a stiff one right now, because Jess Fox has done you proud, folks. We shouldn't get too excited. She hasn't got the gold medal yet, because Luca Jones did a very good semi-final.
This party could be upset.
Well, no matter what happens, though, Jess is your World Cup champion for 2023.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
I can safely say that. They put an asterisk. Oh God, don't tell me. They put an asterisk next to. Oh, there you go. There is a touch. I reckon that's a touch. It's not going to matter.
Goodness me, that opens it up though. If that goes on, and it's on.
It's on. Yeah, we just both saw it. Gate 6. Well done to our camera operators. They picked it up there. Just a slight.
There was nothing in that touch. That's unbelievable. The technology we have to catch these things now is pretty amazing.
But Brody, I think you've called it right. That has opened the door for Luca Jones.
Yep, I'd say
she went sub 100.
It's on, yeah.
In the raw time in the semi-final, so she could upset the apple cart here.
Can she dry up Miriam Fox's tears?
Well, yes, well, good luck with that one. Luca, they call. My name is Luca, they say, and off she goes. As Brody said, another athlete who had so much of a struggle with COVID, had so much time out of the water, just could not get out of bed some days, and really was wondering what her future was as an elite athlete. But here she is, setting the fastest time in semi-finals and going for gold, Brodie Crawford.
Yeah, a little held up in gate 7 or 8, I think it was. So I think she's going to be down a bit on this next split.
Oh, that's good though.
She's got some work to do here. That was very nice through 10. What's this split saying? 2.5.
Well, she's in the mix for... Oh, no. What's the judge is going to say?
I think that was okay.
Do you?
Yeah, she did well to save it because she was late to that move.
Oh.
Hadn't set up quite enough, but...
Tell you what, the judges are going to have a very close look at all the angles from that, though. She really cut the line there. Was it too tight, or did she just sneak in? Remember, she's got to get the whole head and part of the boat between the gates.
Going to find 1.8, and Jess was so good at the bottom here, and that's low.
Yeah,
where will she finish, though?
I think she's going to finish... She's going to be close to a medal. I think maybe just outside. Yeah. Oh, no. Fifth for Luca Jones. So let's have a look. Confirmation now of our medalists. Jessica Fox takes the gold and the World Championship. Let's have a look at this here. You reckon, Brody, she's safe? Let's have a look.
I think so. Oh, actually, I'm not so sure now, Ross.
Yeah.
Is it under review? It is.
It is under review. They're having a look. Let's have a look at a different angle. Boop. The whole head, folks, has to go. Oh, I don't know. What do you think at home, folks? I think she might be in trouble.
I think she might be.
I think she might be in trouble. The whole of the head has to go between the gates, and I suspect that the judges are going to suggest that maybe an earlobe and maybe a cheekbone did not go between the poles. It's not going to matter because, well, it's going to matter for her, but it's not going to matter in terms of the top three, because we can confirm that Jessica Fox not only has won the World Cup gold here, but she is also our World Cup champion for this season. That's her third World Cup. Oh, the penalty removed. What do we know? What do we know?
Well, they've got all the angles in there, so...
They've got the angle of the dangle, and
they've got 100 cameras looking at that thing, so they know best.
Yep.
That was very, very tight.
Very tight indeed. But Jessica Fox, gold medalist. Karina Kunle, silver medalist. Claudia Zwolinska on the podium again. What a fantastic podium that is. 1, 2, and 3. Let's have a listen to our world champion, Jessica Fox.
I'm here with Jess Fox, winner of the women's kayak final. What an incredible, sensational win to end off your season. Tell us how it feels.
Thank you. Yeah, amazing to be racing on the Paris Olympic course for this World Cup, the final World Cup of the year. So great feelings and so thrilled to take the win.
Less than 1 year to go until Paris 2024. There's over 1,000 kids cheering you on. Can you give them a little bit of a word in French?
Merci beaucoup tous les enfants qui sont là aujourd'hui pour cette énergie, toute l'ambiance, c'est incroyable et on vous aime. Thank you to all the kids. It was really amazing to race out there.
And Brody's here, luckily fluent in French. You can tell me what she said to the French kids. Basically, she said, thank you all for coming. It meant so much to me for you to be out here cheering me on. And she's such a talent, isn't she? She speaks about 3 languages, 4 languages, maybe on a bad day. The Jess Fox. But I tell you what, Brody, she's in some pretty good form. I know it's still less than 12 months to the Olympics, but she'd be feeling pretty good about herself going into an Olympic year.
Yeah, definitely. And that kayak gold medal still eludes her, so she'll be hungry for that Olympic gold in the kayak. Yeah,
it's the big one. It's the big one. It's the only one she doesn't have in her locker at the moment, so that's what's going to be her focus. But she will go into it next year as the reigning world champion and also as the reigning World Cup champion as well, because today's win has confirmed that she will finish on top of the leaderboard for 2023. Without having it officially confirmed, I believe that Elena Lilik will hold on for the 2nd position, and it should be Claudia Zwolinska from Poland who will finish 3rd, but we'll need to wait for official confirmation. So that is your confirmation of your results today, though. Fox 1st, Kunle 2nd, and Zwolinska 3rd. I mean, gee, Fox and Kunle, they've done some racing together over the years, haven't they?
They sure have. And great from Zwolinska. Came down early. Great run. Put the pressure on everyone and gets a medal for her efforts.
Just looking at Jess Fox's raw time, Brody, take off the 2-second penalty. She's at 98, so twice she's gone under the 100 today.
Impressive, eh?
Which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was a very, very good run. Very nice to watch. silky stuff out there.
So of the rest, so of the two French paddlers, Camille Present finished 5th and Emma Vouton 9th. What will that mean in the overall qualification for the French team? I don't know, but I'm sure Camille Present would rather be 5th than 9th. But that's for the French selectors. Right, let's turn our attention, Brody. We'll talk to Mikel Trave about the men's C1.
Hello, I'm Mikel Trave, Spanish paddler. I'm K1 C1, 23 years old, and I hope next year I will be here in the Olympics. About the C1, I enjoy a lot since I was a kid. So for me, going to the Olympics would mean a lot. It was a dream since I was a kid, but the first big option that I had, it was in 2019 in the Worlds. It couldn't happen. There was Ander Elosegui, 4-time finalist in Olympic Games, so it was a tough race. Olympic spot, it's not decided in Spain yet, so we'll need to do selections next March. Let's see if I can get the spot. I will try my best, and hopefully I will be here for next Olympics.
Such an exciting young talent, Brody. Mikel Trave does the C1 and the K1, and looking forward to seeing him in this final.
Yeah, he has been good for a long time, dominated juniors and under-23s, and I think between him and Nico Jestin, they're the two to watch. Two young guys are just, their potential is unknown.
So we're looking here at the final field for this final, and interestingly that on the overall World Cup standings, Matej Benouche is leading. He's got quite a comfortable lead of around 14 points. I say comfortable, but in the World Cup it means nothing because it's double points. So Benouche first, Bozic second, Savsek third, Burgess fourth, Vivaldi fifth, Priskovec sixth. They're all here. They're all in this race.
Awesome.
So it's wide open. But here we have Alexander Slavkovsky. I mentioned it in the semi-final. I'll say it again. Is this the last time that we see this grand old man of paddling? And I say old man advisedly. He's 40 years of age. He's not old at all, but he's been around for so long. Is this the final hurrah for Alexander Slavkovsky? He's been a wonderful, wonderful ambassador for the sport, been so consistent for so many years. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is a great tragedy that he's never been to an Olympics, but that gives you some idea how strong Slovakian canoe paddling is. But here he is today. He would love to finish, Brody, with a podium, wouldn't he?
Yeah, wouldn't that be a fairy tale ending to the season? And tell you what, Ross, this run is on it right now. Everything's been really nice so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing this next split.
So Benjamin Savsek did a 96.02 in the semi-final. So that's the time that you want to have a look at here, and keep that in mind. A 96.02 from Savsek in the semi-final. Definitely you will need to go under 100 here to have any show at all of finishing on the podium. And well under 100 probably.
Oh, far out. He's putting together such a good run. Bit of a blemish there with the 2-second penalty. Needs to nail this last upstream.
So he really, I'm sure in the back of his mind, he's thinking, this is it, this is my farewell. Let me do something very special for the fans. Can he go under 100? I think he's going to go well under 100. So a good first run here for Alexander Slavkovsky.
It's a 96 without that touch.
Yeah, wow, that would be a very special time.
Wow.
Is it going to be enough? I think the romantics amongst us, and I need to say this, and I'm not embarrassed to say it, Brody and I are both romantics, and everyone knows it. People often talk about our romantic bent. The romantics amongst us would love to see Alexander Slavkovsky finish with a medal.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's been a tough season for him. Seen some uncharacteristic racing from him. Not his usual self, but that was vintage. That was such a nice run.
Well, I think after Tokyo, he had made his mind up that was it. That was going to be it. But he then, as Paris got closer and closer, he was still feeling good. He felt like he had something to offer.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to have one more crack at it.
I think the delayed Olympics helped a few people with that jump. It was only 3 years instead of 4, and just a little bit closer and a bit more enticing.
Yeah. Well, I feel a bit emotional now if that was the last time we see Alexander Slavkovsky on the water. But who knows? Who knows what could happen? Because now Timo Trummer is about to head off Maybe he's the one surprise packet in this final, Brody. He's the one man that you probably would not have predicted to make the final.
Yeah,
Here he is.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have predicted him to be in the final, but I'm also not surprised. He's on the German team, which is a very strong team, and he can put together some fast performances. So
he is here, but his teammate Sidiris Tassiadis, the world champion, is not here. And I believe, having spoken to a few, that this is not really part of the German selections here. They'll have national selections, which so this doesn't really affect their overall. But it's still, when you go down and look at the overall performances, which I'm sure will figure in it. If you finish on a podium here, that will help your cause, surely.
yeah, it's got to be better than not finishing on one, doesn't it?
Yeah. So good run so far. Just that little touch on gate 6 for Trummer.
Yeah, Slavkovsky was just so good through all that top section, so just falling back a little bit on his time, but he did get a touch on the bottom, so...
Yeah, Slavkovsky's touch came on gate 16. So he has a bit of room, Trummer, to make up a bit of time.
Late there.
And he's missed it. He's missed that. The whole of his head did not go through that gate. Timo Trummer. Sorry to tear you this, bro, but yeah, have a close look at it. He did scrape the...
I think he's in trouble on that one. Yeah. I think that's pretty...
And there's another touch there as well. So unfortunately for Trummer, even without the 50, he's not going to be in the mix. And he gives himself a bang on the bonce, the same bonce that hit the gate. But didn't go fully through the gate.
Good to see him still smiling.
He's still smiling, yeah. It's been a big day out in front of 2,000 school kids. Let's have a look here, Brody. He's gone, the boat's gone through, no problems there, but let's have a look. No, not even close. Not even close. None of the head went through.
No.
None of the head went through, so I could do that job for you, judges. Let's put it up there now, 50 seconds. Boom.
Just needed a bit more of that shoulder through. He probably could have shrugged it around, but didn't quite get there.
Yep, so 50-second confirmed.
Seen a few paddlers struggling on that move, haven't we? Just falling low and missing that wave. You've got to surf the wave to get the next gate.
It's a high-risk gate, isn't it? You can take the risk.
Yep. Ooh, this man.
Surely he couldn't finish the season off on a podium, could he? He started the year off on a podium at his first ever World Cup in a canoe. He finished on the podium. I mean, you wouldn't discount him, would you? You would not discount him.
No, you wouldn't. Who knows what he could do? He could do something spectacular. I think he'll throw it all down the line.
He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose. He's the only Czech in the final. He's already got the K1 Olympic spot locked away. I don't know what the overall situation is with the C1 qualifying. I'm sure, though, that he's thinking today, I'm just going to throw everything out there, and if I get on the podium, let them try and take that Olympic spot off me.
Yeah, that's it. He'll just be looking to just... He's probably a bit behind if you look at the season, even though he does have a medal, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it won't hurt to throw down a result here. Little conservative probably so far at the top. Whoa, and tight there. I think that was okay, though.
Yeah, I think it was okay.
Wait and see what the judges think, but he needs to start picking up now, taking a few more risks, doing yeary things.
Well, he's the one man who can do it. He's got so much strength. I mean, there's not much of him, but my goodness, he packs a punch. Yuri Prishkovic, the Czech. Ooh, yep, that's okay. Everything's good. Nice combination there. So he's got the boat moving now.
Yeah, he's negotiated that move very well. So he's probably made some time up there.
He needs to, though. He's well down on the split, so...
Yeah. Well, that's good there as well.
Yep.
Pull it back a little more.
Slavkovsky had his touch. Yes, he had his touch around here. So, oh, no, if he nails this move, which he has...
Clawed back 3.2 in that middle section. Unreal.
So Slavkovsky's time is a 98.07. This is going to be desperately close.
Good finish.
This is going to be close. 98.07. I think he's going to go under it. We've got a new race leader. Can you believe it?
97.
What the heck?
Unreal. Ooh. What a finish, Ross.
Slavkovsky does not look happy.
Plus 4.4 on the middle split. That is unbelievable.
Slavkovsky does not look impressed. Maybe that is the determining factor. Maybe Slavkovsky's one and only chance here was to win gold, and Yuri Priskovic, this upstart, this Czech upstart who's come late to the sport.
Wow.
Surely not, folks. 97.85. Oh.
It's going to be good to see how this one plays out. That's right up. That's giving him a good red-hot go.
Oh, my goodness.
That gate 8 was so close. Unbelievable.
Yep. Oh, it's so tight. What is this man not capable of doing? Well, one thing, he hasn't nailed kayak cross yet. He's not nailed kayak cross, but I don't think he's really tried.
No, probably hasn't tried yet.
That'll be next season. He's going to come out and he's going to have a red-hot go at kayak cross, and then we might as well all pack up and go home. He looks... This is what's going on here. This is a bit of a dream. Righto. Adam Burgess from Team GB, and the race is on. He's big closest opponent on Team GB, Ryan Wesley, for the Olympic selection, is not in this final. Didn't make the final. So it opens the door for Adam Burgess here to do something a bit special and really give the selectors no reason to ponder who might go to the Olympics next year.
Yeah, I think that's what he'll be looking to do. If he can get himself a medal here, it will be hard to question him.
Yep. So a good start for Adam Burgess. Getting a little bit stuck there. And just down just a little bit on the split, but nothing worth getting too upset about. It's pretty close at the moment.
Yeah, looking pretty solid. I think he probably knows that it's all to play for on the bottom section. So if you can just lay down a solid top half of the race, then you got a touch there, Ross.
Ooh, was it? I don't know.
No, I thought I saw something.
Oh, you did.
Damn, I am good on that.
you are in good. Oh, you're in good form today.
Oh, that's tight. Gets it done though. Saves it.
So a 2-second penalty for Adam Burgess is going to make things tricky, but he was fast yesterday. And that was good. Wow, he moved like a ballerina through there. That was
arched the back well, didn't he? Far out.
Yep, really smooth.
Needs a good finish here though to try and get up again, up amongst the medals.
So can he nail this move here? Oh, lost some time there, unfortunately, for Adam Burgess. This
is going to be back a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to be outside the medals, I think, unfortunately, for the man from Team GB, and he knows it. He's no way, he says, I didn't get a touch. He's arguing.
Uh-oh.
You saw it. Oh, my God.
It was tiny, but I think I saw it,
Oh, Brodie Crawford, don't tell me that's another person who's going to be...
He's going to come after me.
He's going to be coming after you. Let's have a look at our TV folk. Will get us back, and we'll have a look at gate 10. Because that's where the call was made on gate 10 for Adam Burgess. He got a slight touch. Brodie saw it.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Outside pole with the nose. Here. Boom.
Yep. Good call, Brodie. Definitely was there. Well spotted, mate. Look at that. It's a good call. Well done, sir. Yeah, that's very good effort. Well, Adam Burgess didn't see it.
Yeah, he definitely thought he was clean. It was very minor, but it was there, unfortunately, for Adam.
Yep. Even though, I've got to say, Adam, hate to tell you this, but even without the touch, you would still only be sitting in, when I say only, you'd be sitting in third spot at the moment. But, yeah, Adam Burgess. Let's see his reaction. Okay, Marko Mrgorotsky, the second of the Slovaks. And it really is a Mrgorotsky-Banush competition at the moment for Olympic selection.
Oh, whoa. That was a radical move there on the first upstream. I think it wasn't planned, but he got it done. Yeah, this man would have a lot of pressure on his shoulders right now, Ross.
He really would. All we don't know what the thinking overall is and in terms of points, but we know that Mrgorotsky in the first Slovak selection race finished ahead of Banush. Banush finished ahead in the second selection race, and this is the third selection race. So you would think that it would just be a simple case of whoever finishes... that was all right, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
You would think it might just be a simple case of whoever finishes higher on the leaderboard here.
Yeah, I think it will be, Ross. So, yeah, this is it, really.
This is a subplot, isn't it?
It is. So far, it's been on the edge, but it's a nice run so far. The split's looking very healthy.
Oh, yes.
Far out.
Mergarozzi, he is laying down a time to get himself not only a World Cup glory, but a ticket to Paris. Ooh, that was a smart move. Marco Mergarozzi. Is he on his way to Paris? Is this the run that will book him a flight to France next year? Still up on the split. Needs to finish this.
That's good. Last upstream.
Everything is coming together nicely. Marco Mergarozzi. Oh, no.
Oh, this is going to be close.
Oh, there's a 50 on the last gate.
Way.
50 or a 2.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
That's... No, Ross.
Oh, you could not write about that.
Heartbreaking stuff.
Oh, look at the reaction from the Slovak team. That is... Marco Mergarozzi, he had it on a plate.
Yeah, I think he realised how much time he had spent in that last upstream, and he just rushed out. And yeah, there was one more gate to go.
One gate to go. We'll have a look at the replay. When your Olympic dreams flash before your eyes.
Here it is.
Oh, that was okay. Then he came down to this gate here. Look at this, folks. Oh, the heartbreak. Ooh. It is a 50, isn't it? Oh, you can see.
Yeah, it's 50's confirmed.
Oh, no. That, I mean, my heart breaks.
The time was, yeah, that's good too, far out.
The time was good. The time was good. It put him into second position right now, I think. Oh, no, 30. Oh, goodness me. Brodie Crawford, it's... You feel for him, don't you? But
You do,
I mean, look,
yeah.
it's not over yet because you still have Badnoush got to come out and still put a run together.
The sport of highs and lows, Ross.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, all right. It's just brutal. But on to the next paddler, Franz Anton.
Franz Anton, former world champion and a man who's gunning to try and get to the Olympics next year. Sidiris Tassiadis, his big opponent, is missing, did not make the final.
Yeah. Another world champion caliber paddler that hasn't been to a games.
Yeah.
That's right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, hard to believe.
It is.
And here he is, having a crack here. Franz Anton, one of the nicest men in world paddling. Last year, you might remember before Tokyo, when the Germans somehow missed out on earning a quota at the World Championships, and then they had to go to the European Championships to try and earn that quota. And then there was a real ding-dong battle between Anton and Tassiadis for that spot.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So brutal.
And Tassiadis eventually just getting the nod over Franz Anton. So,
Jeez, this is fast, Ross. This is good.
You know what? He's racing like a man without a worry in the world. And look at that time. Franz Anton from Germany.
This is really nice.
Vintage Anton.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is pretty good. He's going to be okay.
Oh, he's fast, Ross. I'm looking at that split out of the upstream. He's really fast.
He's under the 100. Is he going to be in the lead? Yes, he is.
Yes,
Our
he
new
is.
race leader, Franz Anton. What a run. What a run.
Just on it, start to finish, wasn't he? Far out. 96. It's going to be hard to beat.
Well done, you.
Look at that, he's
Well
stoked.
done. He is stoked. He's so tired he can't even open his eyes. But that is the run of the day in the men's competition. Without a shadow of a doubt, Brodie, 96.18.
Yeah, wow. I'm sure he'll take that movie into selection for the Olympics next year. The last win of the season, well, between him and Tassiadis anyway.
Yep. That's, I mean, didn't do too much wrong, did he, in that run?
That was very, very good start to finish.
So I'm just looking. Franz Anton isn't in the top 10 at the moment for our overall World Cup standings. Adam Burgess is. He's the only one who's been in the water so far of our top 10. Priskovic is there as well, but Burgess, I suspect, will be close between Burgess and Priskovic at the moment, but we still have Badnoush, Bozic and Savsek to come. They are our top 3 in the overall C1 World Cup standings. But can any of those men beat Franz Anton? Savsek's time in the semi was a 96.02, so let's have a listen to Franz Anton, see what he thinks about his prospects.
I'm here with Franz Anton from Germany, currently leading the Men's Canoe World Cup final in Paris. Tell us how you felt out there.
It's now I'm feeling pretty good. So it's last race of the season, and I finally managed to put a run together, because all the races before I wasn't feel comfortable with it. So I'm really happy that it's now working.
Amazing. Well, 6 boats to go. It was a really solid run. We'll hope that it stands to get on the podium.
I don't care about the podium right now. It's just the result for me that that I have a good run, and which is I'm happy about.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Do you think that's true, Brody? Do you think
We're calling his bluff on that one.
Are we going to call him out on that? Are we going to call him out on that? He says he doesn't care about the podium. I'm going to call his bluff.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he cares a little bit.
I am too. I'm saying, yes, we heard you, Franz, but we don't believe you, because I reckon if you win a medal here, I don't think you'll be giving it back.
That's it.
96.18, I reckon that's going to be a podium. I can't see
sure.
I cannot see 3 paddlers going under 96. Let me say this for you folk at home. If we see in this final 6, 3 paddlers going under 96.18, you are going to see one of the great canoe slalom finals of all time.
Yeah, it would be. It'd have to be something pretty special.
I mean, there is the caliber of paddler to do it. When you look, you've got Banush, Gestin, Trave, Bozic, Evaldi, Savsek. There's so much quality there. But can 3 paddlers go under 96? Surely not.
Will this man know what's happened to his teammate just a couple runs earlier?
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
I
wonder.
I reckon he would. Oh, ripping first up.
Is he on the water knowing that all he needs to do is go down the course without picking up a 50 and he will book his ticket to Paris? Does he know that? Is that all it takes? Because at the moment, his other teammate, Alexander Slavkovsky, is sitting on the podium. Does that mean anything?
Is that a factor? Yeah, we don't know. The safe bet would be to beat both his teammates, so that would take a good run.
Yeah, if he can get up there and knock off. Oh, there's a 2-second penalty for Banush straight away. That's going to make it tricky for him.
That is. Slavkovsky had a touch, but mate, his run was so good, so he'll take something special.
So Matej Banush not only paddling here for World Cup glory, but also overall World Cup champion glory, and also possibly a ticket to Paris next year, his 3rd Olympics. Which of those 3 will be most important to him? The ticket to Paris, I think, would have to be.
Yeah, it'd have to be. But he's picked up another touch on the tricky stagger. 12-13 there.
All right, so
look at this split.
Yep. I think he's going to struggle to go under Slavkovsky's time. And that is going to make things a little bit interesting. I don't know how the selections work.
Oh, just losing his balance a bit there.
Yeah, losing quite a lot of time. So this is not going to be good enough time for Matej Banush. He's going to be slipping into 4th spot behind his teammate. What does that mean?
Oh, the raw time though, 96. Another good run.
What does that mean, Brodie Crawford? I don't know. You don't know. I'm assuming from what Alexander Slavkovsky told me yesterday that Banush should be through.
Right, okay.
Because from what Slavkovsky told me yesterday, pretty well his only chance of getting through was with his 2 teammates didn't make the final, and they both made the final.
Okay, so we think Martin Banush is.
I think Banush might have his ticket to Paris stamped.
If so, congrats.
Yep, Olympics number 3 for Matej Banush, potentially. But his time there, 4 seconds of penalty, so his raw time would have been the quickest on the course.
Right up there, yeah.
It would have been. It would by 0.02 of a second.
Wow.
Because he got 4 seconds in penalties. His raw time was a 96.16.
Yeah, wow. All 3 of those Slovaks were on it, weren't they? Their raw times. They were going for it. You could tell they were racing each other.
All right. The French fans are up and about. They're excited because this is their man. And I'll tell you what, he would be the one man who could go into 96 on this course.
Yeah, for sure. I think if anyone could do it, you're right, it's him. He looks so smooth here and so fast. Very in control all the time is Nico Jestin.
Silver medalist at the World Championships in Lee Valley earlier this year. This is part of their selection process. I'm pretty certain, talking to a couple of the French team during the break, that Guestin almost has his ticket booked for Paris, but I think if he wants to make sure of it, just get up there on the podium to guarantee that you are on your way to the Olympics next year. What a great moment for him. He'd be soaking this up.
He would.
Soaking up the fans, soaking up the atmosphere. And look at the crowd, the kids jumping up and down. They're excited, they're super excited to see their man on the water.
Can he bring home a medal? That home crowd, they would erupt, wouldn't they?
People are telling me out there that it's almost so hard, you can hardly hear yourself think. The noise is so loud. You can hear it coming through our effects microphone here at the course. And they've even taken it up a level now, Brody. You can really hear them.
He's down a little here, though. He needs a really good finish. That was very good through there.
So
2.5.
2.5. He's got some time to make up.
He does.
Nicolas Guestin definitely needs to go under 98. Oh, no, he's lost too much time there. Surely he can't.
Be close, Ross.
It's not going to be in the lead. Could he go into a medal position? No. Oh, sneaks into third.
Knocks off Slavkovsky by 900ths of a second.
And there goes Alexander Slavkovsky. His chances, his dream of a medal at his final World Cup has been dashed because Nicolas Guestin has moved into third position. He might be a little bit disappointed, though, I suspect.
Yeah,
Brody.
Looked maybe a little conservative through some of the moves and some of the upstreams. Just losing, 10th of a second here and there, but a very solid run.
Yep. Is it going to be good enough, though? I don't think so. Not when you look at the four paddlers still to come. I'm tipping that Mikel Trave will produce a run today that we haven't seen all season from him, and if he does that, then he will definitely be in the medal prospects. And then we have Bozic, Evaldi, and the last man on the course, Benjamin Savsek, the artist.
Yeah, I would say no one's safe.
No.
At the moment.
But a great thrill for the home crowd here to see Nicolas Guestin go down and put together such a good run and to move himself into third position. Looks like he's going off to do something in the bottle.
Could be, yeah.
Here he is, 23 years of age, Mikel Trave from Spain. Does the C1, does the K1, but this is his big event. Oh, look at that. He's got some speed, hasn't he? Look at that, Brody.
He just skips across the water. It's crazy. Nothing seems to slow him down. Just goes over the wave. Very light and powerful.
I think we're going to see a pretty good split here for Mikel Trave as he comes down here. Yes, look at that start. Now, can he hold it together, though? Because Franz Anton was incredibly consistent all the way through the race.
That's pretty nice through there.
There is no room for any mistakes here for Mikel Trave.
Yeah, it's got to be an excellent run. Yeah, Anton was almost flawless, so it's got to take a few risks if he wants to take that gold medal.
Good run so far, though, for Trave, and he's even managed to increase the gap. Well done, Mikel Trave. Hold it together, my friend. This is smooth.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Crazy speed.
Now we're getting down. This is the tricky part of the course, right here.
Yep. That's good.
Trave going well. Still in front on the split. Here's the move. Oh.
Gets it done. Maybe he's losing a little bit of time.
Just a little bit stuck. Now, can he nail this? Oh, that's okay, I think. Didn't lose a lot of time. So it's going to be very close to the 96.18. I think he's going to be just inside it, is he? We've got a new race leader. Oh, Franz Anton, who doesn't care if he wins a medal.
Great run. Wow.
Trave, he's happy. I'm not sure what that sign. What is that sign, Brody?
I think it's half a love heart.
Half a love heart?
Yeah, like if we both did it, it like makes a love heart.
I'm not doing it with you, my
Okay,
friend.
fair enough.
I like you a lot, but not that much. I mean, and even though I said earlier on that we're both romantics.
Wow, that's hurtful stuff.
Sorry, mate. Sorry to leave you hanging there. The half a love heart from Mikel Trave. I wonder if he had finished at the top, whether he would have given us a whole love heart. But Franz Anton holds on to the lead. There are 3 paddlers to go. And at the moment, well, it is anybody's race. But when you look at those top 2 paddlers, Anton and Trave, both of them, 96 seconds.
96-second mark. It's fast, and you could see how quick from those splits Anton was all the way through. Trave found 2 seconds on the bottom and just wasn't really too bad on the on the top, but it wasn't too bad on the bottom, but just lost time to Anton. He was so good the whole way down.
You reckon it's half a love heart, do you? I'm not sure about that.
You won't do it with me, so you can't prove the theory.
Maybe we're off here. Luka Bozic now. He is on the water, the big man from Slovenia, who Brody mentioned in their commentary in the semi-final. You would not wish to be, I mean, fancy having to knock off the world champion and the Olympic champion to get onto the Olympic team. What a tough ask.
Yeah, ridiculous ask, but still be ranked, you know, top 2, 3 in the world consistently for years. It's a brutal game at times.
I asked him yesterday, I said, how's the new baby going, the baby boy? And he said, perfect. Of course, any dad says that. Any new dad says that, but he has no reason to lie to me. So hello to Mum and Bub. If you're watching at home, Luka Bozic is your dad, and your partner is on the water trying to make you proud. And he's doing a pretty good job of it so far.
Yeah, looking very solid. Lost a little bit to Anton on the top. He's going to have to be really good on the bottom. Take some risks. Find some seconds there. Which Anton didn't give too much.
No.
Away on the bottom, so
very smooth through that middle section of the course. Now, this is where you can make up time here, if you're good enough for Luka Bozic. Pretty good. So it's going to be tight. He's just outside of, second and a half out. So that's a lot of time to make up.
That was fast there, 17-18. Can he make some magic happen here? Just solid, nothing.
No, he's going to be thereabouts. It's going to be very close to a medal winning time. It's not going to be your fastest time, but he could go into 3rd for Luka Bozic. Franz Anton has a medal. He doesn't want it, but he's got it. Doesn't care, he said. Don't care about a podium, I'm sure. Does that look like a man who doesn't care?
Bozic has he's knocked Yuri Priskovic off the podium there, so a great run early from Yuri, but proven not to be enough. We thought it might be Ross, but it's been some good runs in this final.
So they put an asterisk next to Luka Bozic's name. I'm not sure which gate they're looking at. Let's see if we can spot something here on the replay. All fine there. Let's see. Was there something here? Gate 16.
It was tight here. That was.
Did he brush it with his shoulder? Let's have another look at a different angle.
Oh my goodness!
What? Would you give that a touch? Would you give that a touch?
I need to see that. I need to see that in like some super slow motion or something, Ross. That was like ridiculous.
Well, I can
close,
tell you,
it?
the judges have said no touch. Oof. The judges have given him the benefit of the doubt. It was so close. Lucky he didn't have a net sitting on his shoulder when he went through that gate, because if there was a net on his shoulder, the gate would have knocked it off. So Bozic lives to fight another day. Rafi Evaldi, the big man who tried to tell us after he won gold in Lasea that he feels that he doesn't belong in this sort of class of paddling. Well, yes, you do, Rafi Evaldi, and you are paddling for a gold medal today.
Yeah, we saw how good he can be in Lasea. He's super powerful paddler. A lot of pace when he's on line. And great start so far. Half a second up on Franz Anton.
Yeah, this is super fast.
Oh, that's a good cross there too, on the top of the wave. But makes it happen. Maybe lost the little advantage he got, but
he picked up so much time early on, so it's probably evened out.
It's
now.
evened out, yep.
So Rafi Evaldi, Franz Anton has a medal. Mikel Trave sits in 2nd. Luka Bozic sits 3rd. Can Rafi Evaldi upset the apple cart
Oh,
here?
look at this split,
Oh,
Ross.
look at that. That's incredible.
Wow,
What a time.
this is good. Really nice 11, 12, 13 through that crux move. The man's flying. Can he hold it together?
What a great back end of the season he's having, Rafi Evaldi. He's currently sitting in 5th position overall on the overall World Cup standings. He could be doing his chances of a World Cup.
Goes direct 14, 15, nails it. 17, 18, nails it. This is it, Ross. Last move.
Is this our new race leader? Let's see.
Oh, it's low.
It's very low.
This is close. Well, it's going to be very close. How's the sprint to the finish?
Yeah, he's got to go under the 96. Can he do it? It's going to be close. I think he is. It's our new race leader.
Wow. 95.
Rafi Evaldi, where did that come from? Don't you try and tell us you don't belong in this class of paddling, my friend, because you are up there near the top. You are up there near the top.
Wow. What a run.
Rafi Evaldi, in fact, you might well be on the top at the end of today. Look at the emotion. Look at what that means. What an incredible back end of the season he's had.
Man, that was a pleasure to watch. Took all the high-risk moves on and nailed them. I don't think we've seen anyone sort of do all the directs and fire out.
Oh, do you know what? This sets up... You would not want a better setup for your current Olympic and world champion to come down. Mate, make yourself comfortable at home. Get in a comfy seat. Make sure you have nothing, no sharp objects running right near you, because Benny Savsek, if he's going to win this gold medal, we are about to see a race for the times, because Rafi Evaldi has laid down the gauntlet here with a 95.5.
It's going to be hard to beat. Even for Benny Savsek, it's going to take. I think it's going to take his best. If anyone can do it, it's him. But he's going to need to be on his game.
If he can go under 95.5, he will have done one of the races of our generation. I'm putting it out there. 95.5 is so fast. Oh, no.
What are you doing to us?
Benny, I tried to build up them.
Oh,
come on,
what
man.
is going on?
I tried to build up the excitement, and look what you've done. Touches on 2 and 3. All right.
Very uncharacteristic from Benny there.
Wow.
He's going to have to do some wild paddling from here.
It's not even Benny Savsek could do that, surely. He could not do a 91 raw.
Not in that time,
No,
way.
and look at that, he's stuck there as well. Tell you what, this throw's open.
Yeah, how are we looking for the overall World Cup
I
here,
think
Ross?
that Luka Bozic might have leapfrogged everybody and might be now. He was already second. I reckon he's gone into the lead. Let's see where Benny Savsek finishes.
How far back is Evaldi?
137,
Yep.
and Bozic was a 178, so 50 points behind. 40 points behind, sorry.
It's double points. Could be
It's
close.
double points. Mathematicians at home. Yeah, mathematicians at home. If you've got the answer, just text it through. I'll give you Brody's personal mobile number. Just slip us through a quick text on who wins. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because Benny Savsek, yeah, he's well down on the split here. He's not going to win a medal here, I don't think. Which might mean that, yeah, look at that.
I've got a man at home, actually. Declan Ellis, George Pankhurst, you're watching. He's a mathematician.
Is he?
Run them numbers for us and send them through.
Crunch those numbers and send them through, my friend.
Come on, boys.
It's all a bit hard for me, but look at that. Oh, I love that. Rafi Evaldi. Tell me there's no emotion there, folks. Tell me this doesn't mean anything to a bloke, a big buffy bloke from Italy, shedding a few tears for winning a World Cup gold medal. I mean, he gets 120 points for this. That will lift him up to 257. No, I don't think Evaldi can win, because Bozic is fourth.
What's the incrementation? Is it 5 points?
Yeah, about that. So Bozic should still be ahead of... I think it's Luka Bozic.
Yep.
I think it's Luka Bozic, but I don't know. But anyway, that doesn't matter, because what is important is that Rafael Evaldi has won his second gold medal of the season, and what a great performance it was. Franz Anton takes the silver. Mikel Trave takes the bronze.
Great racing. I think Rafi's run, that's one of the best runs we've seen this season.
Let's have a listen to our Italian champion, Rafael Evaldi.
Here with Rafi Ivaldi from Italy. You are the World Cup winner of this men's canoe final. Tell us how that feels for you today.
It's crazy. Today, I didn't race just for myself. Today I raced for my mom, for my dad, for my brother, for all my team. Because after I failed at the Worlds, it's just thanks to them if today I'm here. I was wasted and devastated, and they just pushed me, and they brought me here, and I am nothing without them. So thank you.
We're also proud of you here, Rafi, and to back up another World Cup win after l'ACE. You've had an incredible season. Anything else you'd like to say for them in Italian to everyone that's watching back home?
Grazie a tutti, non sarei qui senza di voi. È stato difficilissimo dopo il mondiale. Ma ci siete stati tutti. Grazie.
Incredible. Thank you so much.
Well, what can we say after that?
That's some raw emotion. That's some beautiful words there from Ivaldi about family and the people we do it for and why we're here, Ross, and how we're here.
Yeah.
And how we got here.
And you know, we don't often hear athletes who are willing to share that emotion with us. You know, most athletes will keep it to themselves. You know, the stresses, the strain that goes into being an international paddler. And there we had Rafa Ivaldi from Italy just laying it all out on the table. Just no qualms at all, no worries at all about not hiding his tears. He just wanted to thank everybody who's got him here and taking us through that journey of what it meant for him after the disappointment of the World Championships. And I'm sure there'll be some tissues being handed around back in Italy right now, Brody.
There will be, yeah. I'm sure he's incredibly proud, and I'm sure they're all incredibly proud of him. Sounds like he has quite a support network there that are cheering him on.
We know the Ivaldi family. I mean, they are an incredibly strong canoe slalom family, and you know, they've made such a big, they've had such a big influence on our sport for many, many years. Dad, brother, everybody, you know, mum, they've all had their part to play. But look at those raw tears from Rafa Ivaldi, and some pretty happy Italian support staff as well.
It's the old man there. Vittore, congratulations.
So there you go, confirmation. Look at that, folks. Look at the top 3 times there. But Rafa Ivaldi, something very special. Franz Anton taking the silver, Mikel Trave, the bronze, and all those top 6 paddlers, Brody, importantly, none of them had any touches. They were all clean, and that, I think, was a determining factor.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to go clean either. It was a tough course, so really impressive final.
What? Hey, look at this. Luka Bozic wins by 2 points.
Wow.
Seriously? Luka Bozic 270, Matej Benus 268, Rafa Ivaldi 257.
Oh, good. Rafi leapfrogs a few there to jump onto the overall World Cup podium.
Unbelievable. Just 2 points separating Bozic and Benus. And now let's check out the ladies. Jessica Fox, daylight second. What a great season for her. Eleanor Lilik taking the silver, the second position, sorry, and Claudia Zwolinska the 3rd spot for season 2023. So Jess Fox locking away another overall World Cup.
So impressive. 3 wins there out of 5. Pretty good racing from Jess.
Yeah. Brody Crawford, thank you so much for being part of the commentary again.
Oh, thank you, Ross. What a season we've had.
It's been incredible. Look forward to seeing you in the kayak cross, but if you don't make it there, you'll be joining me in the commentary. I'll force you to do it. Thank you at home. I hope you've enjoyed today's finals. My name is Ross Solly. It's been my absolute privilege to bring you the quality of racing that we brought you today. We hope you've enjoyed it. Join us again tomorrow for the women's C1 and the men's K1. There'll be some fantastic racing then as well. And don't forget, you can watch the heats of those races this afternoon on our Planet Canoe page. Go there and watch and enjoy racing this afternoon. But for now, from Paris, France, goodbye.
See you guys. Thank you.